But here we go again.
I heard somebody has the latest Vid-Comic in the Quark vs. Nefarious series. Would that somebody hurry up and finish it already?
Okay, so no new armor yet. Probably after we finish the satellite one. So then we can just get the next weapon. So the flux rifle, the annihilator, and I'll also get the rift inducer now. Okay, I guess we can also get the hollow glove.
Never mind. I was just getting around.
And then we can set them all into our rotation. So I really do like a lot of these weapons that we have right now, but I can put the flux rifle in the second slot, and then because I can just replace the shock cannon for now, as well as the Hydra, even though I do like those weapons. But I think it's okay. And then we can put back those weapons for now. And I can showcase the Tempest later. But pretty much I set up so then we can have all the weapons I want to upgrade in this playthrough.
Anybody know where the escape pods are?
It is available quite in my first ring, and then the remaining ones are on standby. But here we go with the Vid-Comic.
Episode 3, Shadow of the Robot. For 6 days, Captain Quark clung to the ship like the dung of a giant green space bird. Finally, the ship arrived at its destination, a secret robotic laboratory on planet Magmos. Drawing on his mastery of the ancient art of disguise, Quark slipped into the laboratory completely undetected.
Somebody order pizza?
Quark's plan was flawless. But unbeknownst to our hero, his every move was being watched.
The famous Captain Quark couldn't possibly be this stupid, could he?
Even drooling imbeciles can achieve success in certain fields, sir. Mad science, for example. Shall I have him annihilated, then?
Let him come to us. I'll have a special surprise waiting for him.
Okay. So I'm not sure to what extent I can kind of mess around here. Like I can jump down, I'll just do that quickly. So I'm going to concentrate for a few moments here, just so, again, I don't get myself killed, and we have to retry over and over again.
Press circle to fire my blaster. Hold down R1 and move the left analog stick for precision aiming.
He fell right into my trap! See that, Lawrence?
Okay, so luckily my aim wasn't that bad. I am multitasking between looking for the collectibles, just again, so I am able to get them without too much issue. I guess why not? Just having, well, I guess collecting the titanium balls is not a priority, but I still want to show that I tried looking for them. Okay. So again, kinda sorry if this is not a flawless run. That was it. I thought that was another collectible. So, again, my bad. I didn't collect the remaining 10. But that's okay.
It's over, Nefarious.
Never! I am the greatest genius the galaxy has ever known! You're no match for the likes of me!
That's rich. I used to beat up geeks like you in high school. I'll bet your prom date came in a box that said batteries not included. Say, come to think of it, we've met before, haven't we?
No, of course not.
Mr. Buzel's 9th grade biology class.
I always hated biology.
That's right, you were that freak with the headgear. Remember how you used to clean the chalkboard with your pants while you were still wearing them? Oh, good times.
You were 3 times my size, you stupid hoe!
I was always big for my age.
You were 26!
Say, how about a wedgie for old time's sake? I think it's safe to say we've seen the last of Dr. Nefarious. Time to celebrate another job well done.
But the danger was far from over, for in defeating one menace to the galaxy, Quark had created another, even more terrifying evil.
But alright, so that is the backstory of Dr. Nefarious. So, at least we have some background for the main villain of this game. And we get to play around with the new weapons in the next planet, so here we go. Again, it doesn't really look like much was unlocked except these colors as far as I see. Then we have, again, the models. But again, here we go. Okay, so jumping right into it. Also, let's see another new weapon, and there's the blade gun. So, I guess probably I might have done the job or mission order out of order, which is fine. And that's why I was about to mention about the difficulty spike, that because the game feels like it's getting a little harder, but again, maybe because that particular storyline was harder because you're supposed to do it later in the series. That might be a reason why it felt a little harder before I got better armor to survive it. And so, if that's the case, even for this planet, I might just plan to just concentrate and keep quiet if necessary. So I do somewhat apologize if that kind of makes the gameplay a little quiet, but hopefully it's still good. But anyway, now we're trying out the new weapons we bought earlier. So with the hollow shield, I think that's what's it called. Yep, the hollow shield. It blocks enemy attacks, and to me it's pretty decent. Especially when it gets to V5, if I could remember. And then I just used the Rift Inducer. Also a very decent weapon. The only sad thing is it's not a lot of ammo to work with, so... And now we can just concentrate on the task. I think the only challenging thing for this is knowing where to aim. So again, I do apologize if I don't remember particularly the accurate spot, like right now. So this might take me several minutes to figure it out. And I think that's fine, especially if you're playing blind. This would probably take much longer. But even so, always want to try to make a decent flow. And I will be trying the Flux Rifle and the Annihilator quite soon. Just don't think this is a good opportunity against these small robots here. I do see that thing on the bottom. Check it out later. This is quite similar to the second game, because in the second game you also have to activate satellite nodes. Okay, and I think now we can just quickly check this out. Except I don't have the gadget equipped. I'm not sure what it activates, so probably for a titanium bolt. So I think maybe we're doing the second beam already. Because it feels like I completely lost track of the beam that I was currently redirecting. Unless it's timed and I ran out of time and had to redo it. Not too sure. Oh, there we go. So I think this is gonna teleport us to somewhere. Okay, so it's gonna get the plasma whip to V4, and then we'll continue using the other new weapons to feature them. Now I feel completely lost at the moment. I'm going to check the map after I get these crates. There we go. So for the Rift Inducer, I'm not sure if I can get big enemies, so I'll try out right now. So luckily it does. I think it's kind of similar to like how big the enemy is, and if you have like, let's say, enough HP, kind of like drains its HP before it can suck it up. So now we can try the Annihilator. Still takes a couple of shots, but still quite useful. I know that's supposed to be something I should be concerned about, but whatever. At the very least, I can one-shot those bots. Hey, there we go. We got 2v4. Now evolving the hollow glove is pretty hard, but we can just do this. And this is pretty much how you upgrade it. So let it take maybe a few more shots and then we'll just destroy this enemy. So that's why trying to evolve the hollow glove is kind of hard. I might put it on the secondary list with the infector and flux rifle. We'll kind of have to see. Now I'm really liking the rift inducer, quite useful. I guess a good combination would be using the hollow glove and the flux rifle, which I can try right now.
The flux rifle is an excellent weapon for sniping. To enter sniper mode, equip the flux rifle and press L1. Use R1 and R2 to zoom your view in and out.
Cover me! Ooh, man down!
It's all right, Skid. The fight's over.
Yes! I mean, no. That blows, man. I would have been here sooner, but I encountered some heavy-duty resistance.
Enemy troops?
Well, not exactly. The drive through a Galaxy Burger was wicked slow, and...
Anyway, looks like that last moon is surrounded by an Omega-class disintegration field. Whatever's going on out there, it can't be good. If I had the right tools, I could hack into that generator and shut the field down.
Hey, lucky for you dudes, I brought this. Stand back, bro. I'm like a trained professional and stuff. Don't try this at home. Oh, man, it's busted. Oh, wait, never mind.
Incoming call from the Galactic Rangers.
Sarge, Blackwater City is under attack! The noise came out of nowhere. The situation is extremely, it's, well, we're pretty much hosed, sir. Run for your lives! Ah! Sir, requesting immediate assistance!
Whoa! I guess I'll be canceling that hoverboard trip to Blackwater City.
The Rangers need our help. Let's go.
I'll, like, catch up with you guys? I think this lock is gonna take a while.
Okay, give us a call if anything comes up.
Alright, so that's pretty cool. I guess we'll come back here in a moment. Maybe we'll finish Blackwater City and then have to return. I would say it's kind of interesting, as I've said, about Blackwater City. For those who don't know, that's in the first game. That's where you originally technically complete races with to unlock your meeting with Skidmid Marks. Or I mean, technically you meet him earlier, but anyway, that's just one of the missions in the first game. And now we're gonna go back, so we'll get to see how different maybe they remade this planet.
Glad to see you, Sarge. The Noids are getting ready for a major attack against our base. Incoming!
Okay, so we're back at Blackwater. So what I did not realize is this is another multiplayer map. Because I do remember this map quite fondly. I think technically it's one of my favorite maps, if I can remember, not sure. Either that or Metropolis, or one of the city maps.
Enemy aircraft! The Noids are dropping in reinforcements!
It's kind of unfortunate I couldn't prevent them from coming in, but that's fine.
Incoming saucers!
Another thing I want to kind of mention is Ratchet went through quite a character development, as in the first game he wouldn't really care or not as concerned to save people, but now in this game as soon as he hears people are in trouble, he instantly wants to go and help them.
Fire at will!
So again, the Red Inducer is doing quite well too. As I've said, there's a lot of things to unpack here, but let's just try to get everything done and upgraded. So before this last enemy dies, let's collect this crate. And there we go.
Looks like the Noids have had enough! Congratulations, Sarge! You sure lived up to your reputation! Let's go, Sarge! We've got orders to neutralize the enemy forces guarding that ridge.
Again, I'm gonna see if we can get the Hollow Glove a bit more XP. I also tried to start using these other weapons to get them to B5.
The Noids are dropping troops behind us! We're surrounded! Run for your lives!
So again, it's pretty useful to have some shields passively out. It's pretty useful so you don't get hit by stray shots, but as you can see, the shields are not really, doesn't really cover much area. But nevertheless,
Objective secure. We have captured the bridge.
But you can also use it to the hollow shield to protect your allies. But we're about to storm the.
He needs to get behind those noids and take them out.
Sorry, I was just trying to set that up. And also just use the flux rifle. But looks like the shields are not really helping here.
We've got orders to
But
attack
oh well.
the enemy base and wipe these slime suckers off the planet. No way, man. We're not going near that base until somebody puts those turrets out of commission.
So let's see how much XP you can get by blocking these turret shots. So pretty much what you're supposed to do is set up a shield and destroy them. Because technically, the shields goes down once they start shooting.
Heads up! Enemy saucers!
But this might actually be the series where you will invade the enemy base. Just use the weapons.
Some fancy shooting, Sarge! Incoming! Here they come! This is a big one!
So I think technically there's an achievement to protect all your allies, but
Blackwater City has been secured.
I admit I let them die.
That was a close one, Sarge. Thanks for the backup. I tripped over these gravity boots while I was running from the Tyrannoids. I believe they're your size.
Yo, dudes!
Hey, Skid. How's the stakeout going?
Awesome! A few minutes ago, this totally tricked out space limo rolls up, and dude, you won't believe who was in it. Courtney Gears!
Uh-oh. Were you spotted?
No way, man! I've been staying out of sight, keeping a low profile. I'm like a shadow, dude.
And you're sure it was her?
Totally! She even autographed my t-shirt.
Ah.
You know how much this thing is worth?
Skid, get out of there!
Hold on a sec, bro. Somebody's coming. Hey, if you dudes are here about the shirt, the bidding starts at 300 bolts. Whoa, chill out, man. Hey!
Skid's in trouble. We better get back to the Obani Moons.